Anambra Kingdom. When the president said they will be happy to host you here 1 or 2 weeks, that day Asoro will relocate to Anambra State. And I'm sure many others like me will continue to pray that God will give you the wisdom and the courage to face and address the pluralism of our country.
Mr. President, we want to tell you that Indian Anambra youths have aligned with the red youths of Southern Nigeria. That Southern Nigeria was complete 8 years at the presidency. So, Mr. President, there will be so many realignments of progressives in Nigeria with our governor. We have seen your tsunami in Delta State. Your tornado is coming to rivers, and your hurricane will hit Akwa Ibom. But rest assured that in Governor Charles Chukwuma you have the solution to unlock the Southeast vote from 2027.
Thursday, May 8, 2025, marked a significant day in Anambra State as residents turned out in large numbers to welcome President Bola Tinubu. The atmosphere in Awka, the state capital, was filled with excitement and anticipation as the president arrived to commission several landmark projects executed by Governor Chukwuma administration. We are welcoming the President of Nigeria, His Excellency Mr. Bola Tinubu. He is coming here today in Anambra to commission some of the marvelous and wonderful projects which have been delivered by His Excellency Professor Chukwuma Soludo. The highlight of the visit was the official commissioning of the newly constructed Government House, a monumental project that has been a long-awaited development for the state. For over 3 decades, Anambra State lacked a permanent government house. Since its creation in 1991, the state had been operating from a temporary site initially intended for construction workers. This absence symbolized a long-standing gap in the state's infrastructure. Governor Chukwuma has now broken this jinx by constructing a new government house and governor's lodge in Awka. This development marks a significant milestone in Anambra's history. The new complex, described by Governor Soludo as a mini-city, comprises about 34 buildings designed to stand the test of time. He compared this durability to that of the White House in the United States, emphasizing the project's long-term vision. The Governor's Lodge, which is part of this complex, is expected to be completed soon, providing a permanent residence for the state's leadership. This achievement is particularly noteworthy given the state's previous challenges in establishing a permanent seat of government. Governor Soludo's administration has not only delivered this project, but has also done so without incurring debt. He declined loans from both the World Bank and the federal government, opting instead for prudent financial management. In addition to Government House, President Tinubu also inaugurated other significant projects, including the Solution Fund City, the 8-lane Aroma Government House, Boulevard, and the Emeka Anyoko Center at Nnamdi Azikiwe University. These developments are expected to boost the state's economy, enhance infrastructure, and provide better opportunities for the people of Anambra. The commissioning ceremony at Alex Ekweme Square was attended by dignitaries, political leaders, and citizens who celebrated the achievements of the state government. President Tinubu's visit underscored the importance of collaboration between the federal and the state governments in driving national development. This event not only showcased the progress made under Governor Soludo's leadership, but also highlighted the potential for continued growth and prosperity in Anambra State. The successful completion and commissioning of these projects represent a new chapter in the state's journey towards becoming a model of development in Nigeria. As Anambra moves forward, the partnership between the state and the federal governments will be crucial in sustaining the momentum of development and ensuring that the benefits of these projects reach all corners of the state. Like I said, the event was attended by a host of dignitaries, including former Governor of Ebonyi State and now Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, Governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Dr. Emeka Anyoko, Deputy Speaker of Nigeria, Benjamin Kalu, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu, traditional rulers, lawmakers, and a host of others. The atmosphere was charged with excitement as the President and Governor Soludo addressed the gathering, highlighting the significance of the occasion and the collaborative efforts between the federal and the state governments. Governor Soludo, in his speech, showcased the state's developmental strides, emphasizing projects like the Solution Fund City, the new government house, and the Emeka Anyoko Center. He expressed that the All Progressives Grand Alliance and the ruling All Progressives Congress share a common progressive ideology, underscoring the importance of unity in governance. The governor also commended President Tinubu for his support in federal projects benefiting the Southeast, while urging attention to pressing issues such as erosion control. In a symbolic gesture of unity, the traditional rulers of Anambra conferred a chieftaincy title on President Tinubu, who reciprocated by declaring himself no longer a visitor, but a son of the soil.
I welcome you to Anambra, Mr. President, to Anambra, repeated over the past 3 months as the separate state in Nigeria. And yes, welcome, Mr. President, to Anambra, the home of the progressives. Your visit to Anambra State today, Mr. President, is historic and consequential. The last state visit by a president was in 2012, ostensibly to commit lay solid foundations. In simple terms, Mr. President, we are determined to change the trajectory of Anambra from being a departure lounge to a destination of choice. And the brochure, like I said, clearly spells out in summary form some of the key things that we are trying to do, the road travel so far and parts of the road ahead. We don't need to repeat them in this address. But what is unmistakable, Mr. President, is that Anambra is clearly on the rise. We are here also to celebrate you, Mr. President, and we have already, in the last few minutes, with the chieftaincy title conferred on you by all the communities of Anambra, all the traditional rulers, demonstrated our deep appreciation. Thank you for all the hard work you put in to move Anambra and Nigeria forward. We know the state of the Nigerian economy with all its unsustainable dysfunctionalities when you assumed office. You had the courage to tame the Atlantic Ocean in Lagos, and now you have the courage, you are Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the inspiring support that you have given is deeply appreciated. The Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Ben Kalu, all the members of National Assembly present. To me, a reflection of our diversity is present here with the presence of the progressive governor, starting with Governor Hope Uzodinma, Governor of Igbo, Dapo Abiodun, Governor of Ogun State, Governor of Babagana Sulu, Governor of Borno State, Peter Oba, Governor of Enugu State, Governor Inu Ayaya, Governor of Gombe State, and Governor Alex Oti of Abia State. I cannot forget the earth mover, Governor Sheriff Omoweri, our nearest party governor. The Ebonyi is represented by the Deputy Governor. So you all, the members of the House of Assembly, the members of the Cabinet, particularly your daughter here, who has been very passionate about Nigeria, and the Cabinet of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bianca Ojukwu. The Speaker, members of the State House of Assembly, my Lord, Honorable Chief Judge, and other judges here present, members of the State Executive Council, senior government officials, and my dear uncle, the man who God has blessed with great talent, great knowledge, a very patriotic Nigeria, who had supported the progressives Chief Emeka Anyoko, DCON. Thank you for your remarks and thank you for being here. Royal fathers and all other clergies present here. The captains of the industry, CEOs, all of you here present, and the interests of Federal Republic of Nigeria, I salute you. You want unity. You have shown a very great commitment to diversity. And I know that our diversity will lead to prosperity. We have the solution. We have Absolute. Gentlemen of the press, the great of Anambra, the great youth of Anambra, the very dedicated, articulate youths of Anambra. To all of you, I say thank you for the welcome. About 30 months ago, I stood at this venue as candidate Bola Tinubu, running for president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In less than 2 years since assumption of office as your president, I thank you for your encouragement and your support. I am delighted to be back on a state visit and to commission some legacy projects by your government. I come as a friend to the great people of Anambra and the Southeast. Southeast, I salute your enterprise, your innovation, and your unwavering commitment to progress. Anambra has long stood as a beacon of commerce, intellect, and cultural strength, a pride not only to the Southeast, but to Nigeria as a whole. My vision today bears bold testament to parts of my speech during my campaign here. I recall vividly telling you then that Charles Oludo, your son, is my friend and still my friend. I salute his vision. He's a brilliant man. He has the brain, he has a thinker, he knows the way. We will work together inclusively. When I became the president, Soludo will be one of those advisors who will bring prosperity back to you. From what I've seen and heard, from the evidence on the ground today, a solid foundation is being laid. And Anambra is on the rise. I've just commissioned several landmark projects, particularly the Solution Fund City, the Government House Mini City, the Anambra Tower of Light, the Heroes Salute Status, and unveiling of the 8-lane Emeka Ayoko Boulevard, which constitute part of the initial step on the path towards your audacious vision of Anambra, an African Dubai Taiwan Silicon Valley. Together with the massive infrastructure transformation and human capital development, these are bold statements of vision and what leadership achieved in such a short time, a few years ago. Dubai was largely a desert. Today, it is a global hub. Because one man dared to dream. I remember when Soludo wanted to consolidate the Nigerian banks. And many said it was impossible. It was done, and Nigeria became better for it.
I also recall when we dared to tame the Atlantic Ocean and many naysayers doubted it. We were determined and focused. We made it happen. So, Anambra has a huge potential, and with Soludo, we can all work together to fast-track the vision. I'm also happy to have commissioned the Emeka Anyoko Institute for International Studies and Diplomacy at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University of Oka, naming the 8-lane boulevard that leads to the government house after Anyoko is a befitting honor that will never go unnoticed. We appreciate you. I can see a deliberate program to honor our heroes past and present. I commend the governor for naming the road to the airport after its immediate predecessor. Let me commend the government of Anambra State for its proactive efforts in improving security of the state. I wish to assure you that the federal government will continue to partner with the state and the Southeast to secure our people and their future. I have taken serious note of various challenges facing the state and your request for assistance and partnership. Anambra, as the Gully erosion capital of the world, we do everything to make ecological investment that remediate them. Anambra and Southeast have huge gas deposit. That is true, but likely bypassed by National Gas Master Plan. I assure you that will be rectified. Abandoned federal road projects that link Anambra to Kogi, it can become the fastest gateway between Abuja and Anambra South and South-South. I agree. Anambra completely bypassed by the Rail Master Plan. I'm standing before you that this already designed and Ministry of Transportation is aware to include the connection in the master plan and it receives attention. With our progressive ideological alliance, we will continue to partner with your state to deliver shared prosperity in the Anambra and all Nigerians.
Thank you.
As your president, I've always said, and I'm saying the same thing now. In our national anthem, we sing and praise our founding fathers that though tribes are turned may differ, in brotherhood we stand. We will continue to be brothers. We are one family, single family, diverse, living in the the same house called Nigeria. We are only staying in different rooms. Our diversity must lead to prosperity. We must work together to be a Nigerian. We will commit ourselves. You've seen the effort, the bold effort we've made when I came into the office. Yes, everyone has long recognized the imperatives of foreign and our collective action, which were required to confront the wastefulness of the past, the ineptitude, to lay a strong foundation for a more stable, prosperous, inclusive economy. Already, we are seeing renewed investors' confidence in Nigeria. Small businesses are coming back, especially in tech, manufacturing sector, where Anambra is already excelling. Agriculture is receiving massive attention, and the results are beginning to show. We have negotiated and passed into law a new minimum wage. I'm glad I've been informed that Anambra is paying above national minimum. Building a critical infrastructure is the determination of this government. We have to invest in our future, the future of our children. And education is the greatest weapon against poverty. We must conquer out of school children. The children are home. We must work for their future. Nigerian youths, Anambra, do you agree with me? Thank you. I feel deeply honored by the conferment of a chieftaincy title by all the traditional rulers of Anambra State on behalf of this state. In year 2005, the traditional rulers of Oka, His Royal Majesty Gibson Nwozu Eze Uzu II, conferred on me the title of Ministry of Oka. To now have all the traditional rulers of Anambra conferring another title on me today is not only historic, but one which I greatly treasure for the rest of my life. Thank you to the traditional rulers. May your reign see prosperity. May Nigeria continue as a united country. Thank you, India Anambra. A lot of my friends are from Anambra here. Soludo and all of you, I am now bona fide son of the soil. One of your sons, I say your own son, may be my friend and your governor, Charles Soludo, to find me a plot of land for my retirement home. You don't have to move me from the villa for only 1 week. Give me a permanent abode.
Yes, sir.
I'll say it is well with Anambra. It is well with Nigeria. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. May our fighting men and women see victory. We will counter insurgency.
Amen.
We will defeat them.
Amen.
I assure you, this country is blessed. Anambra is part of it. Anambra is rising, and we will rise together.